Hello, today we're gonna try a normal guide for Dark Souls using the easiest strategies. Here, choose whatever you wish, it's all static except the class which should be Knight and the burial gift which should be Young White Branch. Again, you can choose something else, but this I consider the most useful. This is the Cemetery of Ash. A few useful items around here, none of them indispensable. Let's start by picking up a few souls. Why did I pick the Knight? For a starting class it has the best armor and a weapon that can easily beat the game if upgraded properly. Very important, the Ashen Estus flask. A bit of inventory management. This enemy is not supposed to be fought right now. Over here there is a soul. And I'm gonna try with it. Again, dealing very little damage to it. I got a stagger, I got a riposte. And another riposte for the win. This enemy gives a Titanite scale, which could be useful depending on the build, and 4000 souls. Because this enemy is not supposed to be fought right now by a first time player, I'm gonna forfeit those 4000 souls. Get the bonfire, and I'm gonna jump off the cliff to lose the 4000 souls. Those are like 3 or 4 levels at the beginning, but again, that enemy should be alive. And this jump over here for 1 Titanite shard, very important for upgrading later. And here we go to the first boss. Udex Gandir, grabbing the Fireling sword from him. Few free hits at reduced damage. Try to be cheeky and parry, but I guess I don't have it to do. Okay, I got it. Again, thanks to the armor, the damage is minimal. Try and stay behind him, not like I just did. Pretty easy, sloppy fight, but it did the job. Now at Firelink, around here there are some items which could be useful in the run, but I don't need them and I won't waste time grabbing them. A very important thing to try in the beginning is the tree jump in the back of Firelink. First, let's link the bonfire. And let me show you where the jump is and how to do it. Took me a lot of time before I learned how to do this jump, but the reward is pretty substantial. Again, a soul here, so run towards the tree, and when it goes up its trunk, like right now, jump to your right. Takes me a few tries every time. That was pretty close. Here we go. Those were homeward bones, useful for teleporting later. Here are the crows which we can trade items to. Very important, an Estus shard. And back here, behind that illusory wall, the silver serpent ring. Now again, because the tree jump could be frustrating to pull off in the first run, I won't be using that shard or the silver serpent ring. What I will do is level up, the most important stat right now being health. Again, not only the boss, the gun with boss souls. I'm gonna purchase some fire bombs for a trick I'm gonna show you a bit later. Not reinforcing, just a lot for Estus. Now let's go to the first level. Bonfire for safety. Now I'm gonna try and show you how to get all the shards in high wall. It should be enough to get a +2 before the second boss of the game. Don't kill that guy right now. Wait for him to transform. I need to deal with the Hulk, with the polearm guy first. Now, those passive men enemies, the black oozing thing, are very weak to fire, getting stunned whenever they are set on fire. So we're gonna do this. One more. I manage. And one more. And this is an easy way to deal with them. Again, don't kill them before they transform. And the reward should be an ember and a titanite shard. Down there is the shortcut we're gonna unlock later. Rest at bonfire and go forward. A few souls over here. Up those stairs you could explore and find them binoculars, but they're not useful in any way, I found out. 2 gold pine resins for if you're struggling with any boss. Replenish our fire bombs. Another soul. Now, a dragon's gonna appear and spew fire up top, but we're gonna be faster and run to the bottom. Again, health is overpowered. Should have baited him outside and then went past him, but that works too. Second shard plus the one from the enemy makes 3 shards. Right now we could go and upgrade the weapon to +1, sorry. But there is no need for that right now. Again, 3 shards. Another soul here. Waited for this guy to climb over the fence. There's a guy at the bottom waiting. And now another passive man enemy. Fire bombs. Again, wait for him to transform. Do his little animation. Throw a firebomb. You could just cheese him with only firebomb, but this is more cost efficient. Throw another bomb. Again, he's very weak to fire. 4th shard. There's a raw gem on the lizard somewhere around here, but I'm not killing lizards. Now go left. Undead charm is useful for later. The 5th shard. Yes, through there it's the broadsword. If you picked any other class, that would be a very fine weapon. Now this is a very dangerous area, run as fast as possible. This is very important here, the Estus shard. And if you don't break the barrels, they will explode when the firebombs hits them. Okay, somehow I managed to survive this area. Totally optional, but the Estus shard is very useful. Few embers here. Pay the cost for that ember. I don't think I'll get bored with this little half. Let's go to the shortcut. Right now we could upgrade to +2. Juke around the guy, get another soul. And I almost got stuck. And we're back to the first bonfire. This dog wants stuck. Again, health is overpowered. Quick rest at the bonfire. A smart man would right now upgrade the weapon to +2 and the Estus to 5 charges. I was never accused of being a smart man. Quick tip, send the bonfire back up, the elevator back up. Another soul here. And this is the boss room. Meet Vaught. He's pretty slow to attack. First phase is quite easy to dodge. Again, you should have a +2 weapon, but I figured a longer fight would be more educated. Don't be like me, don't mismanage your stamina. Try and look at the green bar from time to time. Now he's in a phase transition, a few free hits. Jump through the attacks. Now he's gonna do a frost breath, let's see. There is a way to stun him for a riposte when he's done doing this move, but I never been able to pull it off. Again, health is overpowered. And right back to Firelink. Let's level up. Half again. Reinforce the Estus flask once. I could do it twice, but again I didn't. +2 longsword.
Be careful.
And let's actually use the one on top of Firelink. Sell all the souls. You could sell wards, but it's not advisable. Embers, never sell those. One more level, that's fine. Now we're gonna go get Grey Rat, the NPC that will be a vendor later. Whoops, another floor down. Again, health is the best stat. Used the cell kill which I got in the very dangerous room. And here is where he's gonna stay in Firelink. Anything interesting to buy from him? No.
Goodbye.
Now to proceed the intended way forward, we need to go to the cathedral opposite to the boss fight with Vord and grab a small banner. Just as an end of video mini challenge, I will show you how to challenge a very late game boss. I will probably die, but I'm not going to lose much. Already lost one Estus. Let's equip a blue stone. She will die anyway later in the game. Grab the Basin of Vows. Start the cutscene. And this is the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. I should be at +8 or +7 at least, and have 10 plus 6 or 7 Estus before fighting this boss, but it's fun to challenge it early. Again, if I beat it, I will forfeit the souls. But who's kidding here? I'm not gonna beat it. Yeah, exactly. damage is just too low and I can't make too many mistakes. Should have dodged there. Well, I tried. The intended way is to go down to here and raise the banner we just got from that cathedral. Well, that was High Wall of Lothric. We have a +2 weapon and we're level 16. Have fun!